Hi, this is a comparison video for the Murf AI 2026 SaaS software and the SaaS version 2026 of ElevenLabs. So we've got a few different points to compare these two pieces of software together with. We're going to upload a PDF, see if it will support the file and if it can read the OCR format from the PDF to text, looking at character limits, looking at languages, voices available, and the voice quality. So we're going to start with Murf AI. So when you sign up for Murf AI, you get a free version, a free trial. With the free trial, it lets you use all of the languages that are available. You can try all of them on the free trial, and then it goes on to the paid version, as well as all the languages. But we do have the shortest limits out of all of the ones that I've compared so far today. So I've uploaded a script as a PDF, and what it has done is it has split it into sentences, and then on each sentence I can change into a different voice. It also gives me loads of options down the bottom for the favourite voices, which are probably the best ones. So I'm going to go on upgrade plan here just to show the differences between the different plans. So we do have 200 plus voices, styles and tonalities, multi-native voices. It doesn't show me the different languages, but I may be able to find that somewhere else. And we do have limits on the different amounts of voice generation. So if we go back to the free version that we're currently using, you only get 10 minutes available of voice generation. So I've uploaded this PDF, and there is also another test that I did, but all in all on this plan I've used 2 minutes, so I've got 8 minutes left of 10 minutes, and you get 1 gigabyte of storage. And then if we go onto the plans, if you get the creator plan, the cheapest one at $19 a month, you get 100 projects, 1 editor, and you get 24 hours of voice generation per year. Moving on to the next plan, which is the business plan, $66 a month, and you get 96 hours a year of voice generation on 500 projects, again with 1 editor. Then on the enterprise plan, you can get custom projects, which I believe will be unlimited, custom editors, so you can have multiple people on one account on the same project, and you get unlimited voice generation. There is no plan on no price on the enterprise plan. You have to contact the sales team, tell them what you want, and they will give you a price. So with the custom projects, it probably won't be unlimited, but you will agree on a set number and a set price. As you can see down here, we do have extra features and all the extra different plans. The more expensive, the more you get. You get business licensing, so you can use it for business use. Emphasis and variability, so you get high quality voices. And then we get support, masters, and stuff like this on a higher price plan. So the next thing I'm going to test is just the overall sound quality. This is a premium voice. On the free version, you do get access to all the premium voices, and they just limit the usage. So I'm just going to start this here at the bottom and just let a little bit of this play with Theo. What I'm going to do is change the voices so we can see a few different voices on a few sentences. And then to show as well for the languages, we've got all these languages here, so you've got loads of different types of English, French, German, Spanish, Chinese, Russian. We've got, I'm going to say, about 30 plus languages. It doesn't just give me a total number, but if we look through here and counted, we've got about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, looking at about 60 different language options. And they've all got unlimited voices to use on the free version. So I'm just going to do an audio quality check. can bring the timeline back and just start at the beginning. There is a lot of loading time I've noticed on Murf AI. It's quite slow. It's just building the preview at the moment.
This is a short review of Murf AI, a text-to-speech platform designed for creating AI voiceovers for videos, presentations, and product demos.
At its core, Murf allows users to convert written text into natural-sounding speech using a wide range of voices, accents, and tones.
The setup is straightforward. You paste in your script, select a voice, adjust pacing if needed, and generate the audio.
One thing that stands out is the clean, intuitive interface.
Okay, so after a quick voice quality check, I do think Murf AI does have the best voices out of all the softwares that I have compared in all these videos. It's natural. You do have different tones, you have different speeds. You can definitely find a voice that suits what you need. I think on a paid version, this may be one of the best ones that I've looked at. It has natural pauses. It has native dialects from different accents. So this voice here, which I believe is Freddie, was more of a northern voice. And it's a lot quicker. For example, it abbreviated the word to t, which is a northern English thing. And this is more of a southern voice with fear, which is a lot slower, which naturally is correct. All of the text, all of the speech, it sounded natural. It wasn't robotic. It flowed well. It was very good. Okay, so we've gone through pricing, we've gone through languages, we've gone through voices. And it does support the PDF, so you can upload a PDF and it will do the OCR format. Moving on to ElevenLabs. So I've been playing around with ElevenLabs. I've had some issues with ElevenLabs, so there's only so much that I can really discuss, but I will also share the issues. So to start off with, you can upload a PDF, it will scan it, you can use the OCR format, it will bring it into text, but it's not letting me play anything. I'll show you what I mean here. If I press play, it's giving me errors and it won't let me use it. So I can only really review as much as it will let me use. But you do get... I'll show you this first and I'll go through the next features. So there we go. Every time I've tried to use any sort of text-to-speech, I'm getting this error. It's telling me that unusual activity is detected and the free tier usage is disabled. I'm not sure if this is just specific to me, but I am just on the home Wi-Fi network. I'm the only person currently using the network. No VPNs, no proxies. I'm not sure what it's trying to detect or anything like that, but it's just not letting me use it. This could be a thing that could be a wide problem with other people on free plans. So it's not something I would recommend if you're just looking for a free plan. If I did get a premium subscription, I'm sure it'd work fine, but I can only review as much as I can. So in terms of voice quality, that's something that I'm not going to be able to review on this one as it is not working. As far as limits go, you do get better limits on ElevenLabs in comparison to Murf AI. You get credits. So if I can look at I'm going to try to look at the price plan somewhere on this account. If I can just move this out of the way. Project settings. Subscription settings here. So when we look at the credits, you get 10,000 credits on a free account. Credits do seem to be equal to words said or characters. I think it'll more be characters. But that's not that clear compared to other platforms. It does give you a rough estimate here of what the credits are. So 30,000 credits, for example, is about 30 minutes. So the 10,000 free credits will be about 10 minutes of audio. And then on the higher plans, you've got 100,000 credits on the next plan and 500,000 credits on the plan after that. It doesn't say if that's total, doesn't say if that renews monthly. Oh, here it does. So monthly credits, so you get 30 minutes on the starter plan, 100 minutes on the creator plan. On the pro plan, you get 500 minutes per month. It's saying up here at the top, there's 1,000 credits still remaining on my free plan because it won't let me actually use the software, which is a bit of an issue. But what can we go through? So the voice is available. I'm going to go back to the example I had and see if I can just change different voices. So these all seem to be the voices available if we explore the library. Default voices, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got 5 default voices. 6 including Adam at the top here on the recently used. So it does look like if they add the default voices, that's all you can use for free. It's showing me more now. To be honest, the layout of ElevenLabs, I'm not really enjoying so much. I think it's quite difficult to navigate certain things. I don't think it's the most clear. But on default voices here, we do have, let's see, 10, 20, maybe about 25 to 30 default voices in English. They all do have different characters and stuff. We've got professional, bright and warm, wise, mature and balanced. But again, I am unable to actually review these as it's not working. In terms of languages, on all of the other softwares that I've used, the languages, it gives you a drop down menu for the language and you can change it. I'm not seeing anything here. I'm just going to try a few different options. It's not letting me do anything with those as well. So in terms of languages, I can't really see anything here. I'm just going to look at the different pricing programs to see if it mentions anything to do with the languages. Again, I'm struggling. I'm just going to pause this video and just do some extra research into this and then come back just with any language info. Okay, so I've just been looking at some more information on ElevenLabs. There is different tiers that have different language supports. So they have an English only model, which may be what I'm accessing at the moment. They have a Flash V2.5, which supports 32 languages. They have a multilingual V2, which supports 29 languages. And they have a larger 11v3, which supports 74 languages. They do have a lot of voices on English, so I do believe that they will have tons of voices in all of these different languages. Okay, so the final thing to do is just to go through the pricing on ElevenLabs. So we have the different plans here. The free version, which I have used, and obviously it doesn't seem to be working properly. I keep getting errors when I'm trying to use the PDF document. And then we have the starter, $5 per month, which is really cheap, and in that you do get a commercial license, which I do think is good for that price compared to some of the other plans we've had. You get multiple projects, dubbing studio, instant voice cloning, which just seem to be very good features for such a cheap plan. And then also you get the credits, so it's 10k credits, which is about 100 minutes. Oh, actually, sorry, that would be 10 minutes on the 10k credits. And we've got 30 minutes on the 30k credits on the £5 plan. Then moving up to this next creator plan, it should be $22, but you get your first month of half price, so $11 for the first month. Gets you 100k credits, which is about 100 minutes. And then the pro plan, $99 per month. And we get 500k credits per month, which is about 500 minutes. Obviously, that does reset every month, so you can keep using it and it refreshes the limits. And then we've got these extra plans here, Scale, Business and Enterprise. We've got 2 million credits, 11 million credits and custom. So they're closing in on unlimited for multiple workspaces where you can have one account and multiple users. Okay, so that is the final review. That's the final point of ElevenLabs versus Murf AI. Thanks for watching.